Yeah, I've got their chat, the chat open on my television. By the way, I am Blue Bomber 285, and it looks like they started.
Alright. I'll be able to give you a count in a second. Alright, so I'm at 15, 16, 17, 18, 19.
I'm a little way ahead of you then. I'm at like 28 right now. 29, 30, 31.
Delay it by 3 seconds, and then we should be good.
How to delay again?
Just pause. That's it.
2, 3, and then there. We should be good now.
I don't know why my phone's not letting me tweet, but whatever.
Anyway.
Alright, so far both of these guys off to a pretty fast start. A big thing about this game is early game, which this is what's going to be focusing on. The groups rounds are 0 through 10. So it's going to have like stages with a lot less viruses, which is actually a little bit more RNG dependent if you have people who are good enough. So sometimes a different pattern can kind of screw you over a little bit, but if you just use your pills efficiently, sometimes you can make things work out pretty well. And we're seeing Hippo get off to a little bit of a lead right now, starting level 3 already.
Yeah, Lightning is a little bit behind. He's not getting a lot. His blues are all gone, and he's not getting he's getting all of the blues when he has no blue pills or viruses to get rid of.
That's what you gotta love about this game. Sometimes the layouts will favor a bunch of colors that are on like the top row, you could say, and sometimes it won't give you that color, but there's ways that you can get around it by just putting a different color pill like on top of one of those similar colors, and you just want to build to where you get rid of those extra pills while clearing, you know, let's say there's a bunch of reds, getting rid of all those at the same time.
Chaining is effective, but you don't want to chain too high up is what it is as well. Because the farther the pills have to fall, the more time you lose. I believe you lose somewhere around a half second per fall of the pills.
Yeah, something like that.
Lightning just finished up stage 3 and is starting stage 4. And just as I'm saying that, King Hippo almost done with stage 4.
Yeah, Hippo is our unofficial second seed of this tournament. If you look at his PBs on speedrun.com, his 0 to 20 is 32 and something. But he's definitely a man who's grinded this game over time, and I definitely think he's the heavy favorite in this matchup. But it will be best 2 out of 3, so I mean, who knows? Lightning could turn into overdrive, or he could come back and take this game as it is.
Hippo with a very interesting setup right now, using those pills very effectively for stage 5.
I think it's cool actually watching these guys play live, because I've seen videos of like ACM, Hippo, Sean, multiple people, and it's cool just to see the style that they're playing, but now you get to see it side by side and just see like how does Hippo get himself out of situations, how is Lightning doing proper builds, and it's cool just to see that all together.
Yep. And Lightning will finish up stage 4, going into stage 5. Not the best virus setup for stage 5, but still possible. As Hippo goes on to stage 6 now. Geez, Hippo is seeing everything that I would never see. Though I'm not sure about that blue pill placement on the red virus. Okay, never mind that. I did not see that anytime
Yeah, I think that's another thing cool as I was talking about that. Sometimes you might question what some of these high level players are doing and then you just see their move that they do after that and you're like, "Oh, that worked out really, really well."
And he's gonna set up the yellows to, yep. And with that, Hippo will be done with level 6. Lightning just at the end of level 5. He's just waiting for more yellow pills to break down the yellows.
Nice. And he's going to be remaining like a solid stage behind right now, which isn't too bad. It's going to be a lot to make up though, because I'm not sure how many more viruses the early stages add, but it's definitely a significant number compared to some later stages, so it's a lot more that you have to deal with.
Well, level 0 starts with 4 viruses, and it will increase by 4 every level up. So from level 0 to level 10, we'll go from 4 viruses to 44.
Alright, that's not too bad then, I guess. I think it works out really, really well how they distribute and make the levels harder and harder. Because, you know, the first 10 is kind of like a beginner thing, you can say, but level 10 even in itself is a little bit difficult because the viruses start stacking more and they get higher and higher, and you just got to be careful with your builds. And then once you get to the later stages, like 20, or even as you keep going on, because the game will like go infinitely until maybe like 99, I guess. But
yeah, it can go extremely high, and actually, now with everything set up, Lightning is still definitely a good stage behind. But the way King Hippo is playing right now, I feel it may actually turn into a good stage and a half at some point.
yeah, it's getting there, just about.
Nice little double clear there from Lightning. Help push that over to keep him slightly in it. Hippo, man, he's playing really fast. He's got a lot of good setups.
This is the game of thinking quick for sure. You can say that about a bunch of puzzle games, but I would say with my experience of a lot of puzzle games that I played, at least in terms of speedrunning, this one is definitely one of the most intricate that I've ever played, because later levels, if you want to be good, it's not only thinking fast, it's like strategic placing and working with different pill placements and what you get, and it's a really hard game to get good at, as I've been experiencing like the past month when I've been practicing for this tournament.
Yeah, I've been experiencing the same thing as well. And with that, Hippo will clear level 8. Still have about a full stage ahead.
Yeah, 2 more to go in this first race. Lightning trying to catch up a little bit, but now it is about that stage and a half like you were talking earlier. He's still struggling a little bit with level 7, but he's really not doing too bad. He's just unfortunate that you have to compare him to Hippo right now.
Yeah. Having Hippo as a first opponent, probably not like what you're really looking for. Hippo with a nice clear and getting the yellow out of the way so that it doesn't affect any of the other viruses.
I think that's going to be the cool thing as this tournament goes on and on. For these group stages, there are your clear favorites for some of them. Like we have ACM as our top seed. We have Hippo, Sean, and plenty others, Nest Kamikaze. And I expect most of them, you know, to get their clean sweep. And then once we get to the end of the tournament, those gains between them are crazy. But we have, I feel like, a huge level of these middle tier players that will get either high 40s or low 50s. And I'm not sure how well that's going to translate to 0 to 10, but there are going to be some really, really good games for these group stages, and I can't wait to see those.
Oh, I can't wait to see them either. Hippo now on the last stage, level 10. And Lightning looks a little caught up right now in level 8.
Oh, it looks like Hippo accidentally had a little bit of a pill mess up on the end there and had the
That's what
blue.
we call a misclick.
It kind of sucks to always have it. If you have it on the corner too, you can't work to the left of it. You only can work to the right. So it looks like he's going to try to just clear the row right next to it, or the column next to it, and then he's going to clear the blues underneath and eventually build back up to clear the yellow, because there's no way he can clear that yellow pill all the way at the top.
Nope. The only way he can do it is by going horizontally.
Which that would just require stacking so many pills up there. It's kind of a lost cause at that. But that's what you get when you've played this game so much. You know how to work with situations like those, because it does happen. You're trying to play fast, and you know sometimes things like that happen. He did a really nice recovery there, and he's gonna probably look for a double red to clear all these.
Look for the double red. He's got the yellow set up underneath to take the one down there. With the horizontal, and now he's only got 3 viruses left. Lightning going on to level 9 right now, but I think it's all for too late because there's the double clear, and Hippo will win this first round.
GG's to him. Pretty good time with a low 11-minute time. 11:07, 11:08 in race spot. Pretty much the same. Good stuff for him. Kind of what we expected. Lightning, I'm not sure there's too much he can do in this situation just because of, like, you know, the experience of Hippo. But, I mean, if he keeps this up, he can get some practice for a different group match that he has and, you know, just get the feel and maybe get a little bit of a better time.
Yeah. Yeah, this first match is definitely a little unfortunate. But with the practice of this, he may be able to actually come up on top of probably one of his other group matchings. And he's got some good recovery skills from what I'm seeing. It's just a matter of working with the RNG of the pills. That was a really good red clear from him as he's on level 9.
Oh yeah, that was
Lightning.
pretty good. I love when you get those like horizontal and vertical ones that all go together and you clear like 4 or 6 viruses. It feels so good to get it.
I believe they call that the the X clear.
Oh really? I don't know too much terminology because I used to play Dr. Mario a little bit when I was younger, but I'd say in terms of like you could say competitive or speedrunning scene to this, I'm relatively new. So it's cool to learn as I'm going along and see like all the tricks that these guys are doing to get pretty fast times.
Yeah, I've been playing Dr. Mario for so long.
What's up, guys? How's the race going so far?
It's going pretty well right now. Hippo took the first one, waiting for Lightning to finish up on level 10. He's got a pretty good pace for his time though.
Sure, sure. Yeah, I think I heard something about X Clear. We really don't have like terminology or anything like that.
So I created something new. Yes.
But I mean, I guess we refer to them sometimes as like a plus clear or a T clear, depending on the format of it. I don't know. Hippo kind of has all his own names, and I just go with whatever he says.
Yeah, that's fair enough. It seems like usually, you know, one person just kind of makes up something and everyone else kind of follows along with it. I know we do have that with like Puzzle League as well.
We'll say Lightning's making a lot of good decisions here.
He's making a lot of good decisions. I think it's more so he's going to have to learn how to deal with a lot of the RNGs, like not waiting for a certain pill or anything.
Right, yeah, not getting too fixated on one combo for that needs like one specific pill combo to do.
Yeah.
It's tough, even at like higher levels, you can easily fall into that trap.
that'll be it. That looks like it's around. He forgot to split after level 9, but it looks like a 1453.
Yeah, 1451 in race spots. So I think he was saying he was getting 15 averages. So getting a sub 15, you know, pretty good for him.
Sub 15 is always good for the first level, for those first levels.
Alright, and we're going to be setting up the next channel. We'll be beginning quite shortly, so let's see.
Ooh, we're getting the police treatment over here in my race channel.
Oh?
Oh, well, what happened there?
He reset the goal and then he did dot world record, and when a SRL cop does dot WR, that means that they don't believe the time.
Oh, nice.
Okay, I thought you meant real cops for a second.
No,
No,
SRL
no.
cops.
The SRL cops.
Moderators on SRL.
The SRL cops is a different thing.
Yeah. They'll come to get you the
The
same
regular
way, though.
goal is just beat level 0 to 10, right?
Yeah, beat levels. The category names for SRL are all messed up to begin with. Like, it's beat levels 0 to 10, levels 0 to 20. Like, it's not consistent whatsoever, and that's always irked me a bit.
And I also assume the speed is usually medium because it is the fastest one that Mario throws the pills out.
It's the same for high, but you're just kind of screwing yourself later on down the road by the
By
the
how
speed at
fast
which
it's
pills
coming
fall.
out, because you won't be able to get those 3 highs at level 20.
Yeah, not so much how fast it comes out, but how fast they fall. Every time that you hear that, that's
It's the
the
speed
game
up.
speeding up. Yeah. You're like my beatbox for the sound effect. This is a nice layout, though. That's cool.
The layout looks really good.
It's just something I threw together. I figure don't make it too complicated, and I kind of used like the Super Metroid layout as a little bit of a reference, and I think it works out pretty well.
Do you have a 4-way too? Because I would imagine some of these
Not yet.
we'll be able to get like two tournament races in the same SRL race.
Yeah, that I'll be working on that pretty shortly, so we'll probably have that going on in the future too. Once we get a little bit more things organized and more people realize the like scheduling sheet, and we can just get everything, you know, together. But it looks like we're gonna be having this next race starting here.
The show off of Fever versus Chill.
Who do you think has the advantage, Fever or Chill, in this situation?
Off has the supreme advantage, so
That's true.
Well, everybody likes Fever because of the Bernofloss song. And race number 2 is on the way.
Alright, just in case you get off sync, my timers are at 9, 10, 11, 12.
I'm slightly ahead by 3 seconds. And I'm at 21, 20, 24, 25,
Perfect.
26.
Alright, Hippo off to a pretty good start here. I'd say
Hippo
really
had a
good
really
RNG.
excellent second stage. That was a good, not only was it a good RNG for pills, but good virus placement too.
It's really nice when you have a good board.
Yep, so once again we find Lightning behind just about like a half level right now.
Sure thing.
Sure thing. We got, yeah, level 3 going on to level 3 for King Hippo here. And Lightning, no longer any red viruses, and the pills just want to give him all red. Like, that's bad luck. That is
It's
really
seems
bad
like
RNG.
a common thing in every stage of Dr. Mario is what pill is gonna come out a whole lot, like what color, because it's gonna be one of them, and it's usually not yellow.
No,
But
it's usually not yellow. It's either blue or red. If a lot of yellow come out, then you don't have any yellows left. Is what it usually looks like.
so usually you end up clearing all of blue or all of red, and it's very rare that you just have like a ton of blue or a ton of red. In my personal experience, but the last race I just did, I had a major problem with blue almost every level. So you never know how it's gonna go. It's all just adaptation and reaction.
Yeah. Lightning out of yellow and just needs blue. Still behind by that. Oh, now he's behind a whole level as Hippo is just going to level 5 and Lightning is starting level 4. And I believe that was a misclick on Hippo. I'm not sure if he meant to put that yellow blue pill. Yeah, I think Hippo had a couple misclicks here at level 5.
Yeah, that was definitely a mistake. I think he meant to move it over one more, but it locked in place too soon.
Yeah, that's what it looked like for that one, but he recovered from the other one nicely.
Oh yeah, he meant to put that one straight up, I think, instead of lay it flat like he did.
Yeah, but it was a nice recovery as he clears level 5. We got Lightning here, halfway through level 5. Getting some decent RNG. Nice double clear.
Ooh, that was risky. Right at the start of level 5 for Lightning.
Yeah, he cleared that up very nicely too, from what I saw.
It's always nice when you take a risk and actually it pays off.
Get
Because
rewarded
oftentimes
for it.
like you'll go for the risk knowing that you haven't gotten a red yellow and that's what you want. You haven't gotten one in a while and it just won't come out for like 20, 30 pills.
And then it finally comes, and it's just like.
And it's the
thank
move
you.
after you gave up, though. It's always like the second you give up on it is the next time the pill comes out. Very next one.
And Lightning, Hippo right now, going on to level 7. Lightning looks like he is a little bit ways through level 6. Actually, I really like the level setup Lightning has for 6.
Even still, if the board pattern is good, all it takes is just a bunch of garbage pills that are difficult to deal with or difficult to know where to place.
Exactly.
A good pattern can be good for the first 30 seconds and then just all of a sudden
Just nothing comes in the way that you need it to.
fall
With
apart.
that, he clears level 6, so he's on level 7 now. So he's still only about a half stage behind now. Hippo with a little bit of thinking. He's got a good, nice setup. Okay, Hippo. You could have had that 2 pills earlier. And Hippo with some bad RNG at level 8 is what it looks like. Getting some pills that he's not working the way that he wanted them to work. But even so, it was a nice recovery from him. As we are halfway through level 8 right now, King Hippo has just a little bit more to go, and the Lightning will now catch up with that level 7 clear going into level 8. Still only about a stage behind.
Alright, everything seems to be stable right now. I've been missing most of the match, but either Hippo's been doing a little bit worse or Lightning's like been able to keep pace a lot better this round, so that's pretty good for him.
Lightning is keeping up, was behind a stage after level 3, but he has caught up since then. Hippo, at stage 7, he got a bad first 5 pills, which caused him to fall behind just a little bit. But all in all, Lightning is still only behind by a half stage right now.
Yeah, not too bad. I'm glad to see him doing a little bit better. Keeping his pace with Hippo is definitely no slouch there.
Oh yeah, easily. Hippo definitely showing a lot stronger right here at level 9. Lightning. I'm not sure if that's what you want for a stage with all stuff on both viruses on both sides and just like a straight column in the middle. That just doesn't seem all that good.
It's a rough spot to be in when you end up digging a hole. Sometimes the pills sort of whisper in your ear and say, hey, you should clear all this stuff. It's also easy to get tunnel vision where you're focused on one area of the board and you see all easy moves as the pills come out. Oh, I can put this here, I can put this here. And before you know it, you've got a giant cavern in the middle of your board.
Yeah,
I'm definitely a culprit of that.
with that little hiccup there, that puts Lightning back behind the stage as he's on level 9 and Hippo is starting on level 10. Hippo with the nice clears going through. Hippo's getting just about everything he could want right now.
Yeah, except for that overhang pill at the top at the start.
Hey, he cleared it out nicely. That's all that has to happen.
Pretty much.
Lightning is halfway through level 9 right now. Only 11 viruses left, but Hippo only has 10 now, going into level 10. I'm not sure if Hippo was just being funny with that, or if that was a serious setup. And with that, Hippo will take round 2. With a time of 11:58.
Oh, the blue-yellow overhang?
No, not the blue-yellow, the yellow-red with the double yellow on top. I'm not sure if he meant to do that. But it looked like he did since there was the yellow virus underneath.
My fairway's behind. I'm not watching the proper restream.
I can help you set that up if you want to afterward, because we're doing VLC to sync it.
Right. Yeah, I have live streamer and stuff.
Oh, you do? Sweet.
Yeah. Still cut the 12.
Yes, he did still cut the 12, both on his actual thing and SRL, with an SRL time of 11:58. Lightning is looking to try to cut possibly the 14 right now.
So I believe his PB is a high 13. So
It's
if
a
he's
13.
getting
13:58 is his PB right now.
yeah.
Oh, he messed up the double blue for the horizontal clear. And once again, Lightning finding himself in a situation where all his yellow pills are done, all the yellow viruses are gone, and he's getting nothing but yellows, the color that he doesn't need.
Hey, Sean, I assume yours was a 2-0, correct?
It was, yeah.
Alright, I'm gonna put that in.
One more, and that will be it, as Lightning finishes with a 14:41.
Not too shabby.
Yeah, GG's to him.
14:51 by SRL time.
I think even
14:46, my bad, on
even though he lost both of those, I bet he feels happy with his performance, because I know he probably thought he didn't have too much of a shot to beat Hippo, but getting pretty consistent times for him, high 14 minutes, I think that's looking good as he faces some later opponents in his round, which would be Thunder Mustache and Shazo. I'm not sure what to expect from both of them.
Yeah.
I know Thunder Mustache from other games, but I've never seen him play Dr. Mario before, so it'll be interesting.
Alright.
Other games not being puzzle games either, so.
Yeah, that's fair enough. So with that, Hippo will take the first game in his group, and he'll be up 1-0 as Lightning sits at the bottom with 0-1, but there will be plenty of matches to be played, as you can see. And then we can also inform you about a match that happened offline earlier with Sean versus Alta. Sean, being in the commentator's desk with us right now, managed to take his 2-0 over Alta as well, so he's going to be sitting pretty on top with 2 matches left. I mean, I know you guys play each other. If you guys are down for it, you can race right now.
I think Alt Biscuit is looking to go against me soon.
If you want to do that too, I'm good to go if you want.
Yeah, and I actually just asked about King Hippo and Lightning for post-race commentary. Looks like Lightning's in, just waiting for him to unmute his mic.
Hello.
Hi.
What's up, Lightning? Grats on your races. I know you lost both, but it seems like high 14-minute times are pretty good for you. How'd you feel about it?
I've been getting 14s pretty consistently, so that's like kind of where I'm happy with. Uh, except I threw away that last one, being minus 46. Like, you should be able to stay within 10 seconds on every level, even with bad RNG. So,
Yeah, I have noticed that you a lot of the stuff for some of your levels, you had some very good clears. You had a lot of good. Some of them you had some bad RNG, which is always hard to deal with. But it seemed that you had a lot of focusing on trying for that one combo, and you need that one specific pill to go for.
a lot of times, like at the start, there's enough room to work with that you can wait for it. But there are also times that, like, when I'm trying to drop pills fast and cycle pills, I put them in a bad spot, and it kind of like wrecks me.
Yeah, it seemed like the one at level 9 messed you up the most, where you actually had you had the 2 pills on your right hand side, 6 pills on your left, and the 2 doubles in the center. That seemed to mess you up really badly on the
Yeah,
second race.
I ended up getting the RNG I needed pretty quick though, so it was okay. Uh, I don't know what happened in 7. 7 was pretty rough, so
7 is the worst level.
yeah, can agree. 7 and I think 15 or 16 is one of them I usually do pretty bad on, even though it's not particularly difficult.
Yep, and King. Oh, yeah, King Hippo seems to be coming in and out. I don't know why.
Probably fixing a mic issue or something.
That
Yeah.
could be it, yeah.
I figured he just closed his eyes and started clicking Discord wherever, you know.
Oh,
What to do?
congrats on your victory, Sean.
Hey, thanks.
And King Hippo.
Or not.
See you
Lord,
later.
It's fine. We'll talk to him a little bit as we're setting up. So did you say you and Alta are probably going to be going?
Yeah, I think he wants to go up against me, so I'll set up for that.
Sure. We'll get that going and see if we can get Hippo in here pretty soon. I'm probably going to take the stream down for a second to see if I can fix some of the audio issues. It might just be the music only plays out the left ear.
Yeah, well, I will be setting up for mine, and I will talk to you guys later then.
Alright, see you later, Bomber.
Good luck.
See you later. Thank you.
It's always a nice surprise when I feel like I'm doing well, and then, you know, you run into this game just like, oh, I'm done, you know, and I'm like almost done with 9.
Yeah, that
It's just-
happens.
I don't like. I don't know what to say. Like with other games, not like Dr. Mario, it's really easy to like know why you're behind other players or something, or why you're ahead of other players. In Dr. Mario, it's not that straightforward. The game is so bare bones, but at the same time, because of all of the luck involved, it can be so complex. It's really hard to like explain why you get the times you do, no matter how good or bad they are.
Yeah.
Alright, it looks like they will be doing a race between Alta and Blue Bomber shortly. I'm going to restart the stream for everybody to see if I can fix a little bit of the audio issues. So we'll be back in about like 3 minutes.
Hang tight.